Hello people, this is Eric Cobra.
One-on-one?
And run another job.
Flowers my 13.
And this is Let's Play The Elder Scrolls Online. And Rana, your microphone has decided that now that we're starting, it should start acting a little bit up.
Oh, damn it.
No, it's gone again. Don't mess with it. Now it's back.
Guys, before we do anything else, I'm going to need you to follow me over here because I found something over here.
Okay.
And then we can use the scroll. And then we can use the scrolls. Well,
Yeah.
first hang on a moment.
Well, that's a lot of lava.
Here. Look.
Ooh, Galarian the Mystic. During the early bloody years of the Second Era, Vanus Galarian was born under the name Trectus, a serf on the estate of a minor nobleman named Lord Gurnas of Solichik on Kur. Trectus' father and mother were common labourers, but his father had secretly, against the law of Lord Gurnas, taught himself and Trectus to read. Lord Gurnas had been advised that literate serfs were an abomination of nature and dangerous to themselves and their lords. All bookstores within Solichik on Kur had been closed. All booksellers, poets, and teachers were forbidden except within Gurnas' keep. Nevertheless, a small-scale smuggling operation kept a number of books and scrolls in circulation under Gurnas' shadow. When Trectus was 8, the smugglers were found in prison. Some said that Trectus' mother, an ignorant and religious woman fearful of her husband, betrayed the smugglers, but there were other rumours as well. The trial of the smugglers was non-existent and the punishment swift. The body of Trectus' father was kept hanging for weeks during the hottest summer Solichik on Kur had seen in centuries. 3 months later, Trectus ran away from Lord Gurnas' estate. He made as far as Eleanor, halfway across Somerset Isle. A band of troubadours found him nearly dead, curled up in a ditch by the side of the road. They nursed him to health and employed him as an errand boy in return for food and shelter. One of the troubadours, a soothsayer named Heliant, began testing Trectus' mind and found the boy, though shy, to be preternaturally intelligent and sophisticated, given his circumstances. Heliant recognized in the boy a commonality, for Heliant had been trained on the Isle of Artaeum as a mystic. When the troupe was performing in the village of Potenza, on the far eastern end of Somerset, Heliant took Trectus, then a boy of 11, to the Isle of Artaeum. The magister of the Isle, Kessis, recognized potential in Trectus and took him on as a pupil, giving him the name of Vanus Galarian. Vanus trained his mind on the Isle of Artaeum as well as his body. Thus was the first Archmagister of the Mages Guild trained. From the sighting of the Isle of Artaeum he received his training. From his childhood of wanton injustice he received his philosophy of sharing knowledge.
Oh, the Stygics.
That's an interesting tale. Yeah, the weather's acting up. Anyway, let me just quickly check that. Yeah, we are recording, and thus I shall now consume my scroll.
I mean, it sounds like you were going to like literally eat it.
Well, how else would you use the scroll like that? What do you do?
Nom, 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 nom.
Anyway, so we agreed we kind of missed a little bit of a thing back there, so we will go check that out before we head on to the local capital, I guess it is.
I think that's very fair to say. Also, as far as I understand, the Stygics are very much, well, apart from being very mysterious, I believe that it is fair to say that they are some of the more powerful mages in all of Nirn.
Okay, well, I'll keep that in mind when we run into the Psychic Order.
Stygic Order.
Yeah, the shitty order, yes.
Stygic Order.
Sit on what?
Stygic Order, Cobra.
It's a very sick jig order.
He's gonna keep getting it wrong on purpose.
Well, I mean...
It was the Skigic Order.
I get
No, Rana. You and me know better.
Yes, we are in the know.
What about the Skexis Order? Fort Arrand.
Yep.
That's one hell of a fort.
Well, you look important.
The Covenant soldiers are waiting to the north. Tread carefully.
Hey!
Like that.
Troll's blood. Why have you come for training today? Fort Aran is under threat. The Covenant stands poised to gut us as easily as a hawker lazing in the sun.
How do you know they're planning an attack?
Scouts have sighted a small camp to the north. There aren't enough troops to attack the fort with a frontal assault, but Captain Hume believes they're planning some kind of flanking maneuver. I just returned from a sortie to the west.
Well, did you find anything there?
I found nothing. The captain went east on his own search mission. He's been gone for some time now. I need to stay here in case he returns. Would you be willing to seek him out along the eastern road and ensure his safety?
Will do.
Rightio. Uncover the Covenant's plot. Ah, yes. The war between the lion, the eagle, and the dragon. Wonderful.
Well, he wasn't far away. Hey, lady, maybe you should, like, look.
Do you have enough weapons, dude?
Hey!
Stranger, I'm surprised to see any friendly faces out here. Did you meet any Covenant soldiers on the road?
I've been sent here by Ayla. She didn't find anything on her patrol.
Damn. We need to find out what they're planning. If I had a handful of able soldiers, I'd send them into the camp to search for plans. Unfortunately, Fort Arend is a training ground filled with milk-drinking recruits.
I mean, we could do it. Like, we're skilled adventurers. We've done a lot of things.
Sure as bones you're a brave one. Put steel or spell to the commanders in the encampment. They're the ones most likely to have a copy of their orders. Then head for the gates of the fort.
Well, this will be doubly efficient. We don't know, not only know what their plans are, we're also disrupting their command structure.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's...
Over here.
What?
I said it was over here, but
Yep.
yeah, I figured we could cross over this way.
Well, first bunch is close. Greetings! Well, Commander's not home, but
There's a note.
yep. There we go. Aha! Found one of the commanders, Centurion Theater. Ow.
A red guard.
Ow!
Did she just send you flying?
Yes! Yes, you did.
She fucking swung you through the air, baseball bat style.
Yep! That woman hit hard.
Centurions.
Fucking red guards. Yeah.
The final one is right over here. Ish.
Ish.
Esque.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Sorta. Maybe. Potentially.
It's because there's some rocks in the way. Oh, hello.
Oh.
Storm mages.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
Beautiful.
That's some fucking heavy duty armor that you're walking around in, sir.
Yep. I wonder if we can read these. We'll check once we get out of here. Back on the road we
let's get
go.
somewhere where we don't have to worry about the guys.
Yeah.
Might have found something up there of interest to you, Flawless.
Well, we can look into that later.
Just evade the
First, let's get somewhere
patrol.
safe. Then we can try and see if we can read them.
Yeah. General's orders. Your job is support. Akanara and her team will approach from the east. General Syrian. Syrian's additional orders. Akanara will send up a flare once she's in place. At that point, assault the fort. You should encounter minimal resistance. General Syrian. Additional. Assign some of your men to call the infiltration team. Agnara is the best, but she still needs support. Okay, so there's an infiltration team, they'll send up a flare and so on.
Oh boy.
Oh, hey, it's that boss we fought.
Yep.
Yeah, I say we leg it.
We don't need to fight them twice, no.
Well, stuff happened.
Oh jeez.
Oh dear.
Sergeant?
Captain. Captain Hjorm.
What happened?
I'm not sure. I saw the captain approaching, then felt a sharp pain in my head. I think I heard a footfall behind me before I went down. When I came to, he was dead, and our attacker was gone.
Well, he asked us to infiltrate the camp and get some plans. An assassination team is infiltrating the fort.
Assassins? Captain Lari should see this. She's in the command post, the largest building in the fort. Report to her, and I'll spread the word to the other troops in the fort. We need everyone on guard and watching their backs.
Yep. Well, let's go in. Hey, now we get to see the fort.
Nice.
I understand you were instrumental in crushing the Daggerfall army at Davon's watch.
Ah, but nice with some recognition. Hello, Captain Lari.
Well met, my fine Falar. I am
what?
Captain Lari, commander of the forces stationed at Fort Arend. We're primarily a training outpost. I had to put the recruits on alert with all these Covenant troops nearby. What do you have there?
Okay, smarties, what's a falar?
Well, beats me.
Give me a few seconds and I can find that out.
I thought you guys were supposed to be in the know.
Not about everything.
Go on, we don't fucking know everything. Stop being mean.
Mm-hmm. Falar. It makes me think of some sort of like Middle Eastern dish, but it's probably because it reminds me of falafel.
Falafel.
Oh, hi. Oh, hi, dinner.
Hello. Yes. Yes. Ah, okay. Hang on. I found something here. Let's see. Falar. Falar equals native form of address.
Huh. Interesting. Anyway, Captain Yom sent me to retrieve plans from enemy. Unfortunately, he was subsequently murdered by assassins, but I still have the plans.
No. Dumak, take those fetches. Hjolm, my best officer, is dead, and these plans say Aknara is here. Of all the... We're not prepared for Aknara. Not even slightly, Traveler. Let's talk.
That sounds ominous.
These Sewit assassins are stealthy and dangerous. They'll probably be practically invisible with all the places to hide in here. We need to shed some light on this situation. I have just the thing. Blinding light flasks.
Flash grenades, gotcha. Where can we get those?
The flasks are upstairs. Use them near the walls of the fort. I expect the killers will be lurking there. Strikes from Shadows is leading a group of our more experienced troops. Meet up with him at the tower to the east when you're done.
Right. We'll flush out the assassins.
You'll find the flasks of blinding light upstairs. Use them to reveal the assassin infiltrators. Put an end to their plans.
Before that, can you tell me anything more about the fort? Might be helpful.
Fort Arend was built a long time ago, atop a set of Daedric ruins. I think the ruins were a prison for some fetching Daedra. Bevek, who can keep track of all that ancient lore? The fort is out of the way, so we use it to train troops.
Oh gee, that sounds like...
Daedric.
Yep, on top of a Daedric prison. No way that can ever go wrong. I'm sure Dark Elf came up with that idea.
Ugh.
What can you tell us about this Aknara?
A few years back, a fetching big Aldmeri army invaded Hammerfell. They sacked a town and established some fortifications. They sent messages home, and the elves sent a shipload of reinforcements. The Red Guards were quaking in their boots.
Is fetching like sort of like a dark elf term similar to like an expletive? Because when you said for fetching Daedra, I thought it as like, oh, a beautiful Daedra, but now I'm thinking like she's using it like I would use the word fuck.
Well, apparently fetcher under original words is thief, insult.
Ah, so yes. Did the reinforcements arrive?
Not as such, Flar. The Dominion made a mistake, you see. They took captives from a Red Guard ship they managed to get offshore from their new holdings. That night, one of the Red Guards broke free and murdered every lost elf aboard.
Man! Red Guards, huh? Was that Agnara?
That's what they say, Flar. Over the next few days, a bunch of Aldmeri troops in the fort disappeared. A Red Guard army rolled up to the fort, but didn't attack. It just sat there, stopping the Aldmeri from escaping Agnara's venom.
Jace.
Wow. Holy crap.
I have a whole army in support outside the keep, and I'm just going around stab.
Don't piss off Red Guards.
Yeah, apparently not.
Duly noted. Okay, so the things are up here.
Yeah. Just need to...
Find a way up. Oh, yeah.
I got them. I'll be right outside.
That's interesting.
Oh?
Okay, I leveled up and unlocked a costume. But you know what the funny thing is?
Do tell.
What?
They're Covenant costumes. Because
Covenant.
I'm still a Red Guard, so
That's
I picked
funny.
from the Covenant costumes.
Well, that's interesting.
Well, I'll...
So I'm just kind of curious. Just give me a second.
Maybe I should look into if I have unlocked some kind of costume at some point.
No, Ron, I'm level 20. That's why.
Blah. But yeah. Find and kill assassins. Go over free. Very well.
Yeah, we're just waiting for Flutters to come out.
Well, I decided, just as a bit of a difference, to put on the costume.
Okay.
Huh.
Huh. Yeah, I
That
see.
does look good.
So this is the Covenant. This is the Covenant Scout costume.
Interesting. That's
I
quite
see.
fetching. Okay, so we need to look for corpses to indicate assassin activity. Suppose maybe in the bag or something
Oh, yeah.
like that?
Well, oh yeah, I'll be right there to help you. I just realised I forgot to grab the flasks. Be right there.
Yep, there's some dead over here.
Bunch of them.
Well,
I'm a coming.
don't worry, we'll just stare here. We'll stand here, stare at the corpse and go, who could have done this? Like we don't know. Who could have done
No, I'm
this?
here.
Okay. Anyway, come out!
Come back here, you sneaky little...
Nastosh,
That is a hardy. That is a hardy assassin.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Okay. Hey Kobe, drop to shulkering, or they drop to shulkering.
Neat.
I can give you that. I can give you that later if you like.
Yeah. Okay, so that's not just a random ass assassin, that's a named assassin. Okay, these guys might be a little bit tougher than initially expected.
I mean, fucking Red Guards.
Also, judging by the name, and the fact that, again, even if it was cloth and light armor, and it was of orc make, I'm just saying maybe that might be the ones who have armored them.
I mean, I'm not sure. I don't think that was Orc make, Rana.
I'll have a better look next time.
What are these two doing?
Well, I mean, they can just enjoy what they're doing.
Yeah, let's not disturb them.
Carry on your business.
Anyway, but I don't know if you noticed, Rana. It's a similar style to the kind of armor I wear, and so on.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, Rana, that was a red guard.
We need to look
Oh,
for
that's-
out-of-the-way places. They wouldn't dump bodies right in the middle of everything. These guys seems to be professionals. Well,
Well, I think this one was a rush shot there. Yeah,
Get to stay put.
yeah, those are curved blades. That's red.
Yeah, I see it. I think,
Yeah, they're the same kind of blades I'm wielding.
Yes, that becomes obvious now.
so sort of several
Yeah, maybe we
statues on the
shouldn't
back.
dodge in.
Say again, cover.
There's sort of several stab wounds on her back and neck. The assassin must have ambushed her. Someone went across the floor and used the trap on the corner. Strike from shadows maybe down there. We'll investigate that in due time. We need to find at least one more. Found them.
Yeah, it's a bunch of Red Guard elite assassins.
I can't pronounce that.
That's fair. But for the most part, it seemed like they were dragging the bodies out of sight. The second one might just been, you know... And now examine this. There we go. That assassin might just another time to move the bodies.
Boy, it must be really confusing to have a
The
Red Guard come down
dungeons
here.
beneath Fort Aaron are both sturdy and commodious, constructed during the First Era.
In the Dunmary style known as responsible architecture.
Huh.
Sadly, in recent times, they've not been well maintained.
Anyway, Strike from Shadows is here, at least alive.
Are the assassins now feeding the earth with their blood and bone?
Yeah, I killed all of them. Were you attacked?
I was ambushed. Warm blood assassins do that. They hoped I wouldn't reach these tunnels and discover the roots of Aknara's plan. They died with that hope unfulfilled.
Care to elaborate?
You'll notice many Covenant troops about. I'd bet my birth mud she's opened the reinforced cap that sealed these tunnels. Clearly, she plans to lead an army into the fort from below.
Thus circumventing all the defenses. Clever. How do we stop them?
Long ago, this place was built to imprison Daedra. See that floor plate below the door you came through? There are 5 of those. When they're all active, a barrier will rise and imprison those within.
What about us?
No. There's an exit to the surface behind the final plate. I activated the first one. Activate 3 more on the way to the last chamber. Then meet me by the final plate.
Yeah, clever. Okay.
Interesting mechanisms.
And yeah, plenty of Covenant.
Unsurprising. Surprise! I never get tired of that.
Gonna use the floor plate, Clover?
Ah, I think I'll just walk over it. Yep, they got plenty of forces in here.
Oh, there's a book there for heavy armor.
Oh, neat.
I got it.
I do so like that. That is, that the books do that. I mentioned that in the first time we played this, but it's still fun. I still like that that's a thing.
Also, doesn't unlock anything, but it's kind of funny that there's a book here called The Philosophy of Stealth.
Oh yeah, I saw that too. It's hilarious. Anyway, let's go hit this plate, won't it?
First, I'll go right after you. Hi, fucker.
That guy didn't
Thank
survive
you.
in any meaning of the
You're
word.
welcome.
Mess with the 4 plates. Up here.
Right up.
Hey,
Aknara ambushed us. She used a flask of blinding light to stun us, then ran back through the door behind me. Were you able to activate the plates?
yep.
Good. I'll activate this last one. Once I do, the other barriers on all 5 will harden like a shell. While I do this, you must slay Aknara before she slithers away again.
Will you be okay?
Bayam chased after Aknara. He'll need your help more than I do. Look for him. I'm sure he's wounded, if not dead. Once this is done, use the trapdoor atop the bluff. It leads to the command post below.
Noted. Let's get a move on.
Right.
We have an elite assassin to fight.
And a female Red Guard. This feels oddly amusing given my character.
Yep.
Red Guards.
Yeah, not to be messed with.
Been like a few Red Guards and they've already killed like quite a few people.
Well,
Let's see. Somebody came out here, we just have to wait for her to respawn. Somebody way more powerful, probably. And I
found her!
Door for late.
Yeah, there she is. Oh boy.
Yeah, that's some Red Guard equipment. Wow, Cobra, she actually did a lot of damage to you of all people.
Yep. Well, she was tough. Kudos to her.
Considering there were like there was 4 people, yeah.
Plus company.
And yeah, he's dead.
Well, we tried. Well, with this, the Covenants lost a very powerful assassin and her team. And gained, well, okay, they also inflicted some losses, but I honestly feel like they come out of this worse.
Yeah.
Hey. Wow, they would have been able to walk straight into the command post if we hadn't stopped them.
Ugh.
You know, I like how the guy who was sweeping down there drew a dagger and ran down the corner when we came through the trapdoor and stopped when he saw it was us.
I didn't even notice that. Good spotting. Adson, hey, Captain, we fixed things.
Have you dispatched Aknara? That piece of Enchow?
Yeah, that piece of... yeah, she's dead.
Enchow.
My fine Fuller.
A vulgar
Well done.
interjection.
I'll see your names not forgotten. Aknara,
I see.
however, will be forgotten. The Dunmer reshape history
Well,
to serve
Aknara
their
is dead.
needs. I'll remove any mention of her actions
So?
here, and I'll purge all records of that vile assassin.
Man, Dark Elves, huh? It's so weird so many of them turn into villains. It seems like they're such nice people. What, we're running a system, like pulling a Stalin here and just, purging history of all mention just because you didn't like the person?
Oh my god, Cobra. I get something for me, and it's so awesome.
Oh, you get her slippers. Let's see. These slippers are made from flexible dune ripper hide gathered in the Alec Desert. Anyway, I'll at least mention Aknara in my journals and so on as a worthy opponent.
Not just that, Cobra, but it's one of those Red Mountain items.
Oh, yeah. I do like that these items are allowed to be part of the sets.
Captain Hjorn lost his life bravely defending the fort from that Covenant scum. He cut down a sword, but eventually succumbed to his wounds. That magnificent fetcher will be missed.
Well, any other corpses there? I'm pretty sure he just got stabbed in the back and died. Sorry to say it. But maybe that's another part of Dark Elf redacting history to make it sound better. Well, we stopped the Covenant from taking Fort Errant. So then it's onwards to Ebenhard, yeah?
By the sound of things.
Yes,
I mean-
just to level up.
Oh,
I mean, other than level up stuff, and well, maybe we'll find something on the way.
maybe.
Hopefully.
Well, if you want to find something on the way, we could go back to do the main quest, which we have moved past.
Anyway, Cobra, so yeah, we're heading to whatchamacallit, as you said.
Yep. Someday, darling.
No.
In fact, shouldn't we do that?
No, blow it up.
Well then, to Ebonheart.
Anyway.
I understand you were instrumental in crushing the Daggerfall army at Davon's watch.
This feels mindlessly silly. Moving on. I see someone challenge Osacha again.
Yeah, and her car, and their calves.
Yep.
And ran off.
Yep.
I mean,
maybe we'll come across
unless
a body
you
soon.
are a very powerful. I mean, unless you are a very powerful player, that is not exactly a solo job.
Nope.
And everyone has a team as reliable as we do.
So, you said we're heading for Ebonheart, Cobra?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, no, just making sure that I'm heading in the right direction. Well, I think I can see it.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on a second. Loading.
Yep. Well, this is really pretty.
It is.
There's a little boat dock down there. That's cute.
Cool.
Ebonheart.
Oh, hold there, sir.
Oh, there's a quest giver over here.
Have we been led into
Okay,
error?
there's a quest giver here, there's a quest giver there.
Have we been led into
Hello.
Can we start this
The
one?
three keep you,
Yes.
traveller.
Yes.
Are you willing to risk heresy to save the soul of Ebonheart?
Lady, I just got here. What kind of fucking question is that? Like,
Heresy?
could you like start with like a hello, good tidings upon you, traveler, not just like, are you willing to engage in heresy? What are you talking about?
The disciple of our tribunal temple has lost his faith. He says the three no longer speak to him. He sent me to pray for him at shrines to Olmalexia, Vivek, and Sothasil, just outside town. But I was driven away by a foul smell and angry Aelith.
A smell? Why are the animals angry?
I don't know. The smell may have driven the beasts into a frenzy. Perhaps, if you'd be willing, would you burn these flowers at each shrine? If the three respond, tell disciple Sildris. Perhaps that will restore his faith.
I'll try. What does this have to do with heresy again?
I'll pray for an answer to your voice at the shrines. Praying for prayers. Perhaps Vivek
Maybe
will
burning
appreciate
stuff
how
inside the
secular that is.
temple is normally not permissible.
Okay, you said heresy, so what's up with that?
I don't know why Sildris thinks the three would abandon us. We have observed all the proper rites. These flowers, for one. Roland's tears, the rarest of the gold carnet and sacred to the three. It is a powerful offering.
Okay, well, I don't see how that's heresy, but sure, we'll go check it out.
Hold there, sir.
Okay, then there's this guy running over to us.
Can I help you?
I've got a message for you.
Oh, from who?
It's a message from Drathus Othral, the leader of the Dark Elf quarter in Ebonheart. He sends his compliments, and he wants you to help the town resist a nearby Covenant invasion.
Okay, is there anywhere around here they're not invading currently? God damn it. It's like they just invaded the entire country at once. What? Am I being, like, recruited? What's going on?
No, he just needs you to talk. House Drez isn't popular. The Nords and Argonians in Ebonheart won't speak to him. The other Dark Elf houses don't like the Drez much either. Convince the townspeople to work together. then speak to Othra.
Oh my god, this again? Okay, sure, we'll help kill racism. Fucking hell. You know what really brought people together? Unleashing an ancient demon and having it activate a volcano on the people. That really gave an opportunity for people to work together. Excuse me, I'm just gonna find a Balrog somewhere and have it sit on your town for a bit, and then everything will be better. I'll see what I can do.
These guys aren't popular with the Argonians and also all the other Dark Elves. Like, what the fuck have they done?
I don't know.
Also, for some reason, I cannot see the individual that you talked to, Cobra.
Well, he ran over to me, so I don't know.
With me, he was over here.
Rana, walk a bit forward. He might run over to you.
And now he just ran in front of me, and now he's waving at the air, and I think it was because I'm too fast. Nalthist, I think.
Yes, that's the one. Anyway, Cobra, then we go grab the rest of the quests, which are around here.
Also, the Ebonheart Guard very much looks a bit... I mean, I do like the Ebon Guard, but the Ebonheart Guard with that black armor... that
actually, yes, Rana's right, but we have some new guards here, actually.
Also, they're wearing hoods instead of helmets.
Yeah, Rana's right, there's actually some new guards here. I just noticed. But we can look at them in a moment.
The fuck? Log Roller is currently...
The Log Roller! The Log Roller is currently fighting!
Let's just stay at a distance.
Who's got a yellow... That player has a yellow symbol, so that means they're with the... I can't remember which one it is, but it's not the Covenant, it's not us. The Log Roller, though, is fighting pretty hardcore.
Well, he said he quit, so...
Well, that was hilarious.
Anyway, you said there were...
Anyway!
Yes.
There's a quest over there and a quest over there. Which one do you want to pick up first?
A quest giver, you said, over there? Yeah, I see
Okay,
that.
so you have the one... Yeah.
Hello, we sent you in need of a random bunch of yahoos to fix your life.
We want no trouble, Outlander. My injury doesn't keep me from stringing a bow.
How did you get hurt?
A Nyx hound attacked our caravan. He savaged my leg and carried off one of our guar.
That happens a lot around here?
No. Lately we've sighted savage creatures in the wastelands. They're more than a match for our tribe's hunters. Great rewards await any hunter who can bring them to ground.
Ooh, that sounds like a job for us. What are they?
The first is Varnog, a feral Nyx hound. The next is worse, Bliger, a vicious and territorial bullnetch. Worst of all is a clanfear named Gerlisk.
Cool name. So tell me about Varnik.
He's the least vicious of the three, but look what he did to my leg. We met him on the road southeast of Ebonheart. Our best guess is he escaped from a goblin tribe, or ate them.
Okay. Bliger?
He floats along the shore west of here. Do not ask me the origin of his name. I assume it stems from the way netches float through the air.
Gotcha. Gorlisk?
Strange story, that. Summoned by an old conjurer who lived in the hills east of Kraganmore. The conjurer died, but it stayed. No one knows why, and no hunters ever tracked it to its lair.
What are you doing in town, by the way, if I may be a bit conversational?
We drove our guar here to trade. The Ashlands give our tribe many things such as food and shelter. They aren't as generous with medicinal potions or steel.
Ever considered settling then?
Ha! Even if we would have the housemen, they wouldn't have us. They won't even let us within their walls to trade. We must stay outside, bedding with their animals.
Oh, why won't they let you inside?
Because they're heretics. Or because we are, whichever you prefer. We hold true to the faith of our ancestors. The worship of Azura, Boethia, and Mephala.
And the...
Those are Daedric princes.
Yeah, I recognize the first one. I keep seeing her being depicted as a bit of a sleepy nerd. It's cute. Anyway, the housemen you call them?
They believe the three elders of their tribunal are gods. We know the truth. The so-called three are murderers and necromancers.
Wow, that's a heavy accusation against someone, something that's worshipped.
Now? No, I've already said too much. I have no love for the housemen. My people need their wares. Ask someone else.
Fair enough. Bye. Okay! So this is many different layers of racism, classism, and religious schism. Oh boy!
Yeah.
Ism.
So many isms!
Yes, politics!
So many isms!
Okay, so
Like ESO to have grand adventures in politics.
where was the next one, Flawless?
I'm just double checking because I want to make sure that. Well, the thing is, I'm not sure if she's a quest giver or if she's part of that whole convince the Nords thing. Because she's in the same location as where it says to convince the Nords.
Probably the case
maybe
then.
That's what it is actually instead.
Okay, so
Should we do the hunting one first or something else?
well, that's really what do people feel like. We can go try to commune with the gods, we can go hunting, or we can try to solve racism. And possibly also classism. We might learn some details on the way.
I mean, I kind of want to start with the hunting and then the gods. Partly also because, well, from the racism sadly can wait. Is my logic?
Sure. Well, the
Honestly, that might be the most difficult. Solving racism.
Yep. Well,
Yeah, good luck.
And classism.
yeah. Anyway, we can probably visit the shrines to the gods while we're out and about anyway. Some of them are close to one another, so maybe we might as well just do both.
That's why that's kind of what I thought we could do and so on.
That makes sense. Okay, so first we head out east.
Hey,
Yeah?
sure. Also, Kobe, I just noticed something. That inn room we read about back in the other town, it's in the city. And secondly, apparently there's a house over there that can be bought. Should we go take a look at it real quick?
Maybe we can do that towards
It's
the
outside
end.
the city.
Oh, there. Oh,
sure,
yeah,
sure.
sure.
Yeah, like, it's not not the inn. The inn is part of that one quest thing we wanted to check out. No, I'm talking about the one that's literally over there, apparently.
That's
Is
a
that
fucking...
up there?
Yes, that would... According to the map, yes!
Hey, who wants to own that chateau up there?
I guess war a lot...
My house, well, right?
Yeah, that's...
Build image.
Yeah. I was thinking that, yeah, that's...
Where's the fuck? Is this the entrance up here?
That opens with the lava falls beneath it.
Oh my fucking god!
It has a lava moat!
Look at this fucking thing!
And it is called Ebonheart Chateau.
We checking it out?
Well, I'm having a look.
Let's check it out. Seems like we're checking it out.
Oh.
A magnificent castle keep, complete with walls, watchtowers, well, fountain, and stable, all dramatically sited on the slopes of an active volcano. It just needs a murder, and then it will be haunted as well.
Holy fucking shit.
Only one pretty thing, one for it. One for it appears.
I think we're all individualized right now, but that hang on.
Well, that's player housing.
Cobra, not only does it require a lot of money, you need an achievement to buy it. For gold.
Hero of the Ebonheart Pact. Ah, so that makes sense. You also need to be renowned enough to be allowed to buy this. It's not something a hobo can buy. That's actually interesting.
I mean, it kind of makes sense considering this is the fucking Dunmer equivalent of Castle Dracula.
Oh my god, look at this thing. It's fucking immense.
I'm leaving again. We can't spend too much time in there. I mean, we can, but we shouldn't.
Oh no, I get it. We could get lost in this place.
But yeah, no, seriously,
Yes,
this is for... This is Warlord.
This is a player house option. This is a player house option.
So obviously this will be my house.
Yeah, it will. Nothing else makes sense. Anyway, I'm outside.
So Cobra, that World of Warcraft comparison that you're inevitably going to do.
I'm not even gonna bother.
I mean, at this fucking rate, what next when we arrive at fucking Skyrim? Am I going to lay claim to Sun God?
I mean, Rana...
Maybe a hot room there, though.
You got...
Oh yeah, I can already see the achievement. You just have to die honorably first.
Oh, here's one of the shrines.
And a hostile. A lit.
Oh, there's one of those.
Definitely got lit up.
Yeah, that's one of those plants you like.
Hey!
Pile of
Just
offal.
harvested it. Did someone just harvest memory?
I didn't.
No.
Yeah.
Weird. Anyway, pile of offal.
Well, that should help.
I'm having some trouble there, darling.
Well, I'm clad in heavy armor. I'm not exactly athletic. Well, let's pray. Dear Almalexia. Oh, hello. You're... Oh, well, not in person. The staff. Hello.
My Lady Almalexia bids you carry a message to Disciple Sildrus.
What's the message?
The Tribunal does not abandon their people. Just as a parent shelters children from dangers they cannot comprehend, the three shelter the Dunmer from threats beyond their ken.
Anything else?
Tell him that my lady is mindful of his doubt and fear. There is no shame in either, so long as he helps others bear their burdens. By helping others, his fears will be allayed. But if he spreads his despair, my lady will chastise him.
oh, will she now? Can you tell me something about Almalexia? I'm not familiar with her.
You are the child whose soul was stolen. My lady is concerned for you. Almalexia is the merciful healing mother of the Dunmer. She is the most beloved of the Tribunal.
Is that all?
I am merely a servant and messenger of my lady, not a teacher or priest. Seek the temples and libraries to learn more. Perhaps in time, you may speak to Almalexia herself.
Oh, that'd be nice. Anyway, have a good one.
Thank you.
Okay, so one of the gods is concerned.
You first, Cobra.
I was just like, oh, one of the gods is actually concerned for well-being. That's nice.
Yeah. You know, Cobra, that's another one of those things. The gods here are actually a bit more of a thing you can actually, interact with. Kind of like the princes.
Well, that is nice.
Yeah.
Shall we move on? There's a hunt to be made.
Yes.
Indeed. Moving.
Did you level up by the way, Marna?
Let me just check. Not as of yet, but very close.
That's fine, I imagine as much.
Right,
Just
so...
give me a second.
We found our prey, and... Our prey's prey.
Well, there's some guar to examine. There's also some guar to examine around here as well. Look, you're right so far, Mag.
Oh dear.
Hunt completed.
Well, took its head.
Also, I swear before battle, of all the times to get something in my eye.
Yeah, that happens.
Sitting in there with a lot of skulls and bones. Yeah.
Next, we must head westwards. We're gonna go pretty far to complete this hunt. Just so you know.
Well, well, I mean, that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, the distance we have already traveled is quite remarkable.
That fucking chateau.
The hero of
I do love how,
Davon's
players in this can get houses that aren't just like, here's a basic house. Get this supervillain hideout. Wait, Cobra, I just thought just occurred to me. Should we at least quickly run into town to trigger the way shrine?
No, that's probably not a bad idea.
Because then we can, like, worst case scenario, fast travel back here.
Sure.
And we also get to see a little bit of how the town
it's
looks.
inside and just to the left.
Oh, and these are wearing red armor.
Oh, there was a rock there that hadn't spawned in for me. I was wondering why I couldn't move.
You poor sod.
These hubs of activity do take a little bit more out of my connection, especially when I'm recording at the same time.
Hey, that's fair. Hey, that's fair. I mean, Kirby, in fairness, it's a busy place, not just for players, but all the... Does make it feel lived in, but, well...
Oh, I agree. Let's see, so we go this way, and we might as well seek Vivek's blessing. It's the obelisk over there.
Right.
Well, I mean, we're running past the damn thing, so...
Yeah, might as well.
So we have Pact guards in, again, usually steel-colored armor. Then we have Ebonheart guards with their black and, well, silver armor. And then we have Red Sentinels with red armor and silver.
And more dung to
nice
burn.
have some options. Vivek.
Hello?
I appear at my lord's behest. Or perhaps I was always here, and you merely lacked the ability to see me.
Dun dun. Maybe. Anyway, Disciple Sildras has been feeling that the Tribunal has been quiet lately, and I've been sent on their behalf by someone else to intercede on their behalf, I guess.
Actions carry conviction better than words. A skilled poet arranges for others to be where they should be, when they should be, to fulfill his needs and desires. Yet the question Sildras asked was not the one in his heart.
What question was that?
A man of poisoned words put doubt in Sildras's heart. He said the poet is less than he once was. Tell the disciple that Vivek's words and wit and way of war are as keen as always. What is Vivek beyond these?
Who is Vivek?
Vivek is a warrior poet, the ruthless and elegant soul of his people. He guides and protects all. Sharp of eye and tongue is he. Long is his reach. Longer is his spear. How can this question be on the lips of anyone in Morrowind?
You seem surprised I asked.
The sermons of Vivek are beside every bed. Vivek's psalms are sighed from every maiden's lips. His wisdom makes his people as hard, capable, and enduring as the poet himself. All know Vivek, for Vivek would have it so.
Awesome. Glad I could talk to him.
Makes his people hard. I was just like...
I mean, his spear is long, you know.
Yeah, longer than his reach.
I mean, look, he's a poet. Of course he probably gets laid a lot.
A warrior poet, mind you.
Oh yeah, he's probably getting laid even more.
Okay, so the question is, should we stop up and talk to a raffle on the way? Because that's right up there.
Sure. And
Sure.
next... Also, there's, I think there's a sword thing up there too, Cobra.
Yeah. So let's go to the waste shrine over here, and then investigate that and see what happens there. And then put the haunt on pause for a bit. I mean, that does make sense, traveling across the land and occasionally, like, doing stuff as we run across it, I feel.
Is that person ahead of us riding a giant spider?
Something like that, yes. Yay!
Vivek's antlers.
I mean, what was the reference to again? In with the tide.
Yes, there was another Covenant invasion plot going on over here.
There's also this sergeant over here, Cobra. So we talk to him first or later?
Let's talk to them first. Where do you see that sergeant?
Well, the one who's literally right here that you ran straight past.
I didn't see them at all.
Soldier, urgency compels us.
Getting the
Hey.
coral
You
heart.
look like you can handle yourself in a fight. The Pact needs your help here.
What's going on?
A Covenant force led by a mage named Alexandra Cornell has invaded Vivek's antlers. They're after a powerful artifact called the Coral Heart. We tried to take Vivek's antlers back, but her army almost wiped us out.
Oh, how did you survive?
Dreg showed up in the middle of the battle and started slaughtering everyone. If you want to pitch in, report to Captain Norris. He's the officer in charge here. He's encamped to the north.
I'll speak to him. Well, it sounds like there's a lot going on here. And everyone's already gathered here. Hello, Raffle.
Report in, soldier. What brings you to Vivek's antlers?
Walks in Ash said the Covenant was attacking here and sent me to help.
Walks in ash, eh? A wise lizard, or so the lads say. Well, you're welcome here. The captain has a lot in his trencher, and we're not sure how to get it all down.
I see.
So that fucking armor.
Yeah. Anyway, Mr. Chuck. Oh, I just got an achievement. Quester. Mr. Chuck, I'm here to
I
help.
hope you're here to help. We're losing ground to Covenant forces. We have to hold the line here, or they'll push us back to Ebonheart and take all of Zarbamat.
Can you give me a sit rep?
Alexandra Connell's army outnumbers us 5-1. If the Dreg hadn't attacked us, we'd have been wiped out. Now the Dreg are burying my men in mud. Unless that stops, we can't keep Connell from getting the Coral Heart.
What's so important about this thing?
Lieutenant Garlin thinks Connell wants to use it to command a brother of...
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Sings with Reed knows more about that.
You made the joke,
I need
Cobra.
you to look for survivors in the mud mounds. Oh, and the daggers caught Garlin. You need to rescue her.
I'll find Lieutenant Garland and your soldiers.
Luck to you. I'll see if we can hold this line in case you return. I mean, until you return.
Thank you. You said they're burying your soldiers?
Burying them in mounds of muck. They'll hack you up with those claws or knock you out with bile. Then they'll bury you in mud. I don't know why they do it, and I don't care. I want it stopped.
I mean, hypothetically, it could be a way to, like, save food for later. Possibly also leaving it to ripen and soften up if they don't have the strongest teeth or whatever they have. I don't know much about what the drogue are. What the heck? Hey, Smarties, what's a drogue?
Well, I want to double check because I've heard of another creature with a similar sounding name, and I want to check that. But I have a feeling I know what it is, and I think we actually saw one of them earlier.
At least it isn't Trauger. What are the drogue doing here?
Sings with Reed, that Argonian who's advising Lieutenant Garlin, thinks the Coral summoned the Dreg to defend itself. Fact is, we were losing when the Dreg showed up and altered the battle. Now we need to preserve the few troops we have.
So what was it about a brother of Strife? Because I just had to help imprison the other one.
I was talking about the other one. Sadal, the beast sealed away in tormented spire. Tarnval was mistaken to free that thing from Ash Mountain. Imagine such a creature controlled by the Covenant and loosed on Ebonheart.
Well, control's relative. How could the Coral Heart be used for this?
Do I look like an archmage?
No.
Or even an Argonian mudwitch?
No.
I have no idea. I came here to stop the damned daggers, and that's what I'll do.
Do you know, it's really hilarious hearing a Dark Elf, who are typically magic users, say that.
Yep.
Well, I'm a wizard, some are warrior.
I guess these are the crap things here, but now...
and here's things with Reed, by the way, we could talk to as well, Cobra.
Oh.
Where are you going, Cobra?
Ah, there.
Good, Cobra, she's here.
I thought you were behind me.
Quietly. The enemy abounds. What do you seek?
So, the Covenant, what are they doing?
Long ago, a magical artifact imprisoned Sadal, the brother of Strife. That artifact's become the heart of the Coral. That's what the Covenant is after. Alexandra Connell wants it, and she is without mercy.
She wants to unleash Brother of Strife?
Just so. The Brothers of Strife are destruction incarnate, flaming fury crushing all in their path. They cannot be controlled or channeled, only imprisoned. Ebonheart is near, and Connell would like it burned to the ground. We have to stop her.
So, just nuke everything's what she's going for. How do we do that?
The Coral summoned Dreg to defend itself. The Coral thinks and reasons. We must ally ourselves with it. If we show it we're peaceful, it will turn the Dreg against our enemies. I'm still working on how to do that.
Interesting. Well, while you do that, we're gonna go save people.
Anyway, there they are, Cobra.
Neat design.
I'm not sure if I've seen them represented in other games, and if I have, they might have looked a bit different.
I mean, I cannot recall them, but Yeah.
Mud mounds. Mud mounds. What are we looking for here?
Well, there's one right in front of us.
Well, that's distracted over there, so...
Right here.
Oh, go, but you went to the one different one to me and Rana went to. But we all count, so get to picking, Rana.
Alrighty, get out of there, soldier. And there's also one over here. I'm glad I just had a random pickaxe with me.
Well, that looked fucking bitching in the distance.
Damn. Well, I see...
Yeah, they're summoning lightning.
Well...
Okay.
Oh, there's also one over here.
There's also iron ore behind it.
Well, I'll get that later.
That one was empty. There's another one around the corner. Unguarded, I'll just dig through that.
Now I need to go to the ship.
She's on that ship. Help her. Please.
Sure. It'd be kind of funny if we like dug out a covenant, so we're just like, oh sorry, we're not looking for you, just buried them again.
Oh, yeah, that'd be funny.
Well, we know where the ship is. We can just walk around this conflict and let them keep fighting.
Yeah. Oh, someone spotted us. Marksman.
It is what it is.
That's one hell of a ship.
Oh yeah. Let's cut our way over to it.
The Covenant is being basically freaking assailed from all sides.
Oh yeah, they're not having a good day.
And Rana just leveled up. If we get a free moment somewhere, he can equip some of his new gear. But let's finish with the ship first.
Also, the boss nearby, the Matron's Clutch.
Move now!
Well, we can try to grab that before everything ends.
Yeah.
All aboard!
The assholes are stealing your bread.
We need a way down. Ah, well, here's the way down. I see the prisoner.
Praise Vivek.
Hey!
Praise. I knew someone would come to free me. Vivek wouldn't allow his priestess to suffer like this. He sent you, didn't he?
Maybe indirectly, but I'm here to help either way.
Then help me complete my task. Here we defeated the Akaviri. Vivek flooded the plain. His children breathed water while the Akaviri drowned. Yet some who died cannot rest. We must consecrate their bones.
Is that how you got captured? You're consecrating bones?
Do not disparage youth. These are Vivek's children. They died for Morrowind and for him. We must provide for their rest. Anoint any remains you find with the sacred oil. That will soothe their spirits.
That's great, lady. This is a fucking battle zone, okay? Like, there's a war going on out there, and the leader of the invading army is planning to turn Eberhard into a molten crater. But if it will make you go back to camp and stay there, I will pour oil on bones.
The dead depend on you. You must consecrate them.
There's gonna be a whole lot more dead once I'm done here. Just saying.
Cobra?
Yeah.
Cobra? Gallon?
Gallon?
Lieutenant Gallon, the reason we came to the ship?
Oh, right. But who the hell did we just talk with?
You forgot, didn't you?
Oh, it just leveled up.
Right. Well, yeah, that means you can equip your new mace too, Cobra.
Yay!
Lana, equip your new sword and pauldrons, since we have a moment.
Right, just...
First of all... Let's see, where was that thing you made for me? Steel Mace of Shock.
The blue one, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just equip these things. Well, first and foremost, my cauldrons.
Oh, I just got a storage card from my house.
Ooh, nice.
You know,
and then the sword of the wind runner.
Let's see.
Damn. Neat.
And Cobra, when you're done with your thing, you can also look at your mace I made you.
Yep. That was a noise. Hang on.
Yep.
I have to say, my new cauldrons look pretty freaking regal.
And yes, Ron, the blade is made differently, but since it's made of, better materials.
Indeed, there's also a slight sheen to it, I would say. Okay, maybe it's also because of the magic, but yeah.
Just leveling up, Cobra?
Yep. I upgraded my resolve, so now I get even more physical and spell resistance for each piece of heavy armor.
Nice. There we go, your new mace.
Zappity zap zap.
And yes, Cobra, that looks a lot better to the old one. Those big blades on it now.
Oh yeah. Shall we continue?
Yep. Hope you like it, Cobra.
I do. I already do.
The girded lion hold.
Okay, so you were the lady we were looking for. Sorry, we confused you with the one at the other end of the ship.
You don't look to be Daggerfall
confused you,
Covenant,
yes.
and you're not one of ours. Who are you?
I'm here to rescue you.
Thank the three. I thought I was going to die in here. There's a powerful mage named Alexandra Connell leading these soldiers. She knows how to enter the heart chamber. She ripped the knowledge right out of my head.
How do we stop them?
I'll rally my soldiers and lead them to the coral heart chamber. She must be inside. Have you seen my aide? Sings with Reed? She knows more about the coral than anyone. She must have some kind of plan.
And she's supposed to be where?
Argonians, always the unexpected. If I know Reed, she's already lurking near the Covenant camp. Look for her nearby. If you can find her, bring her to the Coral Heart Chamber. Then we can finish this.
I'll find them and do just that. Ooh, letter over here.
Oh, there's a blue book back here.
Triumphs of a Monarch. At the gates of Daggerfall, for a dozen years after the Battle of Grandin Tor, the Kingdom of High Rock were at peace, and the merchant ships of Wayrest, Daggerfall, and Sentinel traded near and far to all the ports of Tamriel. In my father's hall of business in Wayrest, I learned of the tracking of shipment, the balancing of accounts, and the fluctuation of currencies. But Perig of Cumberland knew the nature of the world, and he was not content to have his son learn only of the ways of peace and trade. Every morning I sparred with the Cumberland Master of Arms, and every afternoon, the weather permitted, I rode a war horse, exercising with the Menevia Heavy Dragoons. It wasn't just practice. For 2 months every summer I travelled as lieutenant of the mounted escort of the Evermore Caravan, and a half dozen times we fought off hill bandits, goblin raiders, and Reachment warbands. I was fortunate to have spent so much time with the hilt in my hand, for in 2E 542, when I was but 20, Duokorak the Black Drake spread his wings in the Reach and mustered his feral tribesmen to war. Erupting from their mountain lairs like ants from a kicked anthill, the Reachmen howled down into Bankorai, burning and looting. After only 3 days' siege, Evermore fell to his horde. The land was pillaged and his people massacred. Halland's stand held out long, but eventually was also overrun by the heathen swarm. Within days they were crossed with the Bjolse and bearing down upon Wayrest. Then all were grateful that King Gartner had built new walls and battlements around Wayrest, for the town had grown so that it had burst the bounds of the old walls. Throngs of people swarmed in from the countryside, and soon it seemed that all Menevia, Gavauden, and Elkair were within the city walls. But when the Reachman storm burst upon Wayrest, the crowded condition seemed a small price to pay for protection from the fury of those Daedra-loving heathens. Thus began the epic siege of Wayrest, when for 57 days and nights the Bretons of Stormhaven manned the walls and repulsed the savage assault of our terrible opponents. The Reachmen, lacking siege engines, were unable to breach the new walls and take the city by storm, and lacking ships, they were unable to blockade a harbour and reduce the city by starvation. Stalemate. Was Dukorak's invasion of High Rock at an end? Indeed no. Your Reachman warrior, though fearless and fierce, is not as a rule very patient. The Black Drake left enough troops in the revetment around the walls to keep us bottled up inside, and simply marched up west into Glenumbra. Taken by surprise, the newly independent city-state of Camlum fell and was sacked, and then Durkarak turned his eyes south towards Daggerfall. Fortunately, King Gardner heeded my advice to use our merchant ships as transports for the heavy dragoons. That was how I found myself at the head of the lances of Wayrest's finest as we charged into the rear of the Reachman Mast before Daggerfall's city gates. All Bretons know how the Black Drake's warriors were caught completely by surprise, how I smote Durkarak and tore down his unholy banner. They know of the sortie of the Knights of Daggerfall, in which King Bergamon finished the work we'd begun, scattering the broken army of heathens like autumn leaves before a gale. If everyone knows this, why are you writing it down then, dummy? Only one fortnight after that, I watched head bowed as the kings of Daggerfall, Camlum, Stonefalls, Evermore, and Wayrest signed the first Daggerfall Covenant. Everyone knows how awesome I am.
Also, the Black Drake, huh?
Yep.
That's quite the fucking title.
Sounds like that they earned it. They did a whole lot of damage. Now let's look for some bones.
Well,
that wasn't hard. Rest in pieces.
Oh, hold on. Would have been nice if I knocked her out into the water.
Rest in pieces.
Rest in peace, Peter.
Invaded our shore, killing, burning. Though we never knew why. I died as the flood came. It swept them all away.
Yeah. That kind of lends way to why this is something that should be done, even if not in war times, but yeah.
It really is a terrible timing.
We do appreciate some has some final words to impart, and others they just, go to the hereafter.
Yep.
And there's things with Reed.
Okay, well we can talk with her in a moment. We got some bones to consecrate. There apparently can be a lot all over the place. Maybe we should just talk with her and just keep looking around. Since it seems like the bones are spread over a wide area.
Indeed, although there is a pile of bones up here we can just deal with. There we go.
Anyway, let's talk with the Argonian up here, see what she has to say.
Things with Reed.
Yep.
Ring of the Red Mountain. Keep that in your eye.
Hey, we heard you might have a plan.
You've been in the belly of the Covenant's beast. You've been in the belly. Is Lieutenant Garland safe?
I saved her. She asked me to find you.
My heart is at ease. I've decided how to contact the Coral. This won't be easy. The Coral Heart could unleash a brother of strife, but simply taking the heart would kill it. Ill winds are blowing, friend.
So, what do we do?
The Coral summoned the Dreg. If I can show the Coral we're friendly, it may aid us by turning the Dreg against the Covenant. Time is precious. If I'm to succeed, I'll need your help.
What do you need us to do?
These are my eggs, the fruit of my tree. My roots must join with the Coral for us to be truly of one mind. Place my eggs at the 3 large clusters of coral around the antlers, then meet me in the heart chamber.
I'll see it done. Yep, I figured we was going to be running around more here. Okay. Let's join them together. Dodging the battle here.
Via eggs.
Yeah.
Fool. You think to tame the Coral? I'll see you dead.
Same dog worker. The 2 of them.
Well, They don't seem to mind us. And she seems angry when we're messing with this, so that's a good sign.
Aye.
Oh, Bones!
You think to gain the coral? I'll see you dead.
Die! Die, Akaviri! Die!
More bones here.
Need 2 more.
Oh, wait, there's one over there. Leaning against the stone.
The waters took friend and foe alike. The tides rolled in, crushing all in their path. The Akaviri were defeated, but at what cost?
Interesting.
Oh, that can actually be used again. Yeah. We would just need to place the eggs.
Yeah, should we just quickly go up here and talk to the priestess, just to get that out of the way?
Yeah, so
Sounds like an idea.
then we'll at least have that done.
She's
up here, Cobra.
Yeah. Hey! We did it!
Did you find the bones and bless them?
All that I could find.
Did you find Vivek's children can rest now. I feel it in my bones. You are kind to perform this service for the heroes of the past. Vivek, we thank them for our freedom today. No foe can stand against the free.
Awesome.
I'm sorry to laugh, but the description of those gauntlets is hilarious.
Oh dear.
I will hear the word of Vivek from his own lips.
What does it say? I didn't check.
Should I read it out?
Sure.
These gauntlets were designed to choke the scaled throats of the Akaviri invaders.
Interesting. So, who were the Akaviri anyway?
The Akaviri were invaders from across the sea, fierce snake men, and all manner of monsters. We faced them here on these plains, but they overwhelmed us. Yet we fought and died, and held until Vivek himself came and put an end to it.
What happened?
Vivek brought water to cleanse the land. His children breathed the holy water, while the Akaviri drowned. It was a great victory for Morrowind. Rumors say the Akaviri came here looking for an ancient relic. What it is, I do not know.
Can you tell me more about Vivek? I'm not too familiar with him.
One who does not know the tribunal lives in a dark world.
Oh, please save me that.
3 living gods, Vivek, Amalexia, and Sothasil, bless Morrowind and guide us in these troubling times. Vivek is the wisest of living gods. We are scarcely worthy to look upon him.
Who's this we? Maybe you are not. Anyway, that aside.
Egg.
Indeed.
Egg.
Egg.
Stop turning people into egg!
Huh. But Drogue already seems to be kind of peaceful now.
No, let's keep it up then.
That is our back
This
one.
area.
They're kind of cute, Cobra.
Yeah.
Egg.
Egg.
You won't stop me. The coral heart is mine.
Generic villain banda.
You won't stop me. The coral heart is mine.
And once everyone's got their banter done, we can go to the final one.
Yep.
Yeah, just give me a moment.
Okay, have you seen the centipede over here, by the way?
Oh, the centipede? Where?
This really bitching looking one here.
Ooh, it's cute.
Oh, that kind of looks like the same kind of picture that was on that there foul bait I gave Warlord. Yeah, mine finally registered, so I'm ready to move on.
Be careful.
Well, Mr.
I
Clicky
can't do that.
Well, Mr. Clicky attacked the drow, which has now caused the drow to be pissed with all of us.
God damn it! Could you like put like a leash on that thing?
Don't know if that'll work, but I can try.
Hope I didn't make things worse. We'll just save the demon
move on before.
Look, we'll sacrifice Warlord to the ocean if it helps.
Let's go and place egg.
The coral weakens. I feel it. The coral speaks to me.
I feel it.
I'll meet you
The
in its
coral
heart.
speaks to me. I'll meet you in its heart.
Alright. Well, if you know the way to miss, then by all means.
And there goes Rana.
I'm right here.
No, wait, who was running off then?
So Florida's head off in one direction.
I thought you were heading off this way up to Cobra, so...
Well, I wanted to make sure everyone had done the thing. Then I heard Rana say something about a direction. I saw a figure running off across the horizon, which is why I thought it was him for a second. My bad. Everyone done the egg thing?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we managed to register all of us at the same time this time, so I figured, oh well, there were, then yeah.
Okay, well, obviously I couldn't know that, but hey. I'll be permitted for...
Cobra, I think you went down the wrong way, Cobra.
What are you talking about? I'm right here. Okay, so, well, there's a hole here. Let's go.
Into the hole.
The best known examples of a bizarre land coral found along the coast of Morwin's inner sea is the strange conglomeration in Stonefalls known as Vivek's antlers. Sensitive dark elves claim that the land coral is both self-aware and thoughtful. Ooh, pretty.
Wow. This is a freaking sight.
Yeah.
My friend, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah?
The coral is dying. The Bretons stole its heart.
The dregs serve us now.
It's not enough.
It's not enough. Find me at the heart.
Okay, well, let's help then.
She gonna sacrifice herself to become a new heart or something?
I mean, it would be very Argonian.
Alexandra stands now inside the coral. She has stolen its heart, and it dies slow death. We are joined, and I feel its pain as I feel my own. I fear touching the mind of the coral is not enough. We must merge body and soul. Alexandra has ripped the heart out of the coral. It may only live if it finds another one. I will not lie. I'm scared of what's to come. But I'm glad that you and Gollum are here with me. Keep the heart safe. Goodbye.
Yep, that's exactly what she's gonna do.
That's it. That's a yes. Argonians, man.
We will. Goodbye, old friend.
There's a dark elf who's okay about Argonians.
Too late.
Oh hey.
The heart is mine.
Hi, bitch.
It'll cost us a whole lot of trouble.
Not for long.
You fully deserve this.
You won't burn
That freeze.
Ow.
Have a taste of lightning.
Okay, gotta give her, she's a tough ass. Fuck me.
Die. Take our heart. Keep it safe. The coral and I can now live without it.
There's the coal heart, Cobra.
Well. Oh. There we go. Have fun. And best of luck.
Argonians, right, Cobra?
Yep.
Also, yeah, that lieutenant, she's at least seems decent towards Argonians.
Oh, yeah.
Which I guess that makes sense if the two of them were kind of friends.
Yep.
I mean, Argonians do have a tendency for those interesting nature-ish magics, so this is actually rather on brand. And now, Cobra, this entire place with these cool creatures means they're not hostile. Also means, Cobra, you can actually examine them and so on now whenever you want.
Oh yeah, I actually did that before. Took a gander while everyone was putting eggs in coral. Let's return to base.
And do the hunting after we finished helping here?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
This is kind of a bit more important.
Oh no, I get that. Oh hey, Hogan.
Hey!
Well, you're a warm heart in a blizzard. What news? Could you keep that coral heart out of the Covenant's hands?
As a matter of fact, I have it right here.
Then Ebonheart is saved. We are once again in your debt. Maybe we'll make you the new Thane of Whiterun. After all, they'll take anyone. I'll keep the heart safe. His brother of strife must remain bound.
Let's see what the item says. Alexander's Frost Staff. This staff was once displayed proudly in the Daggerfall Mages Guild.
That's a bitching staff. It's a Breton staff. Unsurprising. And it's frost-based.
Well, let's complete this quest.
The Brothers of Strife are too dangerous. I'll keep this from everyone who might want to use it. Even Tadwa.
What's next?
You've done well here. We could use more like you. In fact, we could use more like you at Fort Virac. The Daggerfall Covenant has seized it.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Fort Virac?
It's a vital link between Stonefalls and the Rift. With Fort Virac held by the enemy, we're cut off from supplies. Head up there and report to Sergeant Gioring. I'll be right behind you.
I'll see you there.
You know, I do like Hogan. He's actually a really cool dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's very far away, too. So yeah, let's see. Vivix
also yes, Rana. Ha ha.
I can't help it.
Let's see. Vivix Antlers. You've slain Alexandra Connell and secured the Coral Heart. So yes, back on the road.
Well, I'll let you lead the way, Cobra, because you got the directions for which, because we're currently doing hunting and blessing things.
Yep, I'll just put on, let's see, Savages of Stonefalls.
Yep. That's the one I've equipped too.
This is going to heal, right?
Well, marked, should I say.
Yep. So, since they're roughly the same distance away, do we go for Blyger or Gorlisk next? Oh, whoops. You have a little bit of time to decide on it.
Wait, what the hell is this guy doing? Oh, this lady doing?
What lady?
She's walking up to me. She's walking up to me.
Looking insane.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
In the swollen.
Why is she? Hello.
Hey.
Miss.
Hey, Bursap! Spare a glint? A peck of shiny gems?
I don't understand.
A mark? One who fights for coin? Spare some, will you? Mine's run off. Dallying with a light catch, sure.
I think you want gold.
No, you can have some.
Yeah, you can have some.
Will it? Pleasure, Bursap. Shadows keep you safe. Stendhal
No problem, lads. You took care of yourself.
I mean, I don't get the dope. So what?
Okay then.
I mean, I don't get the local slang, but I'm like, you know, it's not like it's that much coin, and well, it probably she needs it more than I do.
Hey, I was about to say Bliger before that happened.
Sure. Then we can also do that boss thing out in the wilds. It's
Yeah, I figured that.
So, random strange. You're a very strange vocabulary. Just come up and ask for a bit of gold, and considering that we're rolling in it, yeah.
It's local slang. It can be confusing.
Oh, yeah, waste coin.
Yep.
No,
well, let's activate it then. The guas are cute.
Oh yeah, they're adorable.
Yeah. Oh, well, I should say they're still cute. We've seen them a couple of times.
I'm sorry. The sulfur pools? Oh wow, that looks awesome. Hang on, I want a better view from up here.
Might just join you for that.
Oh, that looks cool as fuck from over here.
Oh yeah, that's sulfur, alright.
I will agree.
Well, let's investigate. It seems like we found a new adventure.
Yeah, this place is in better days.
Yep, as I suspected, people. And with people...
It's not safe here.
Problems.
There's also a delve nearby.
So this. We'll take that in a moment. Hello, you need help?
Run, friend. Get out of here before the Covenant soldiers come back. I'm staying put, so I can direct other survivors to safety. But if I see another dagger uniform, I'm leaving.
There's Covenant troops here?
They came up the road from the east, killing and looting as they went. A few of us managed to escape. I wish I knew what happened to Othris and her family.
Who?
Salu Othris is our overseer. Her husband Garvis was organizing a defense of the stables. I didn't see where the matriarch and her daughter went, but her boys headed for the pools. Poor folks. They were a good sort. For field masters, that is.
I see. Well, I'll look for them and see if I can assist them.
I'd start with the sons, Daedrus and Mavis. The last I saw, they were running for the sulfur pools. It's dangerous in there. The water boils, and wild shot come up from underground. Maybe Vec guide your steps, traveler.
So, you work here? As what?
Mining sulfur, of course. We get it from the pools. Alchemists pay a premium for it. They use it in potions, but they don't want to gather it themselves.
Oh, why?
Take a deep breath. It smells like rotten eggs here, night and day. It gets in your clothes and your hair. Most alchemists are just too proper to put up with the smell. Can't blame them.
I see.
I mean, it's hilarious given I'm an alchemist, but, well, I'm not afraid to get the nitty-gritty.
I appreciate that as opposed to, I don't want to have my clothes dirty.
This doesn't really look like a military installation. They just slaughtered everyone here. Damn.
Hey.
I mean, if they were also being led by a certain individual, I'm not surprised.
Well, let's see. You can slide down here. Well, those two are fighting each other, so... Let's see... It's supposed to be around here somewhere. Are they up there?
Up there.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sulfur is not dangerous to touch. I guess it just means our feet are gonna smell. But I guess they already did that. Hey, you... wow, geyser, look!
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
Cool. Hey, you okay there?
The Shulk had me trapped up here like Nick's hounds hunting a lizard. Thank Vivek the brutes were too stupid to try going around the rock. They just stood down there and snapped at my feet.
I'm trying to get everyone out of here. Do you think you can, like, go up to Family's Stead?
I'm sure going to try. Please, find my brother Dedrus. The Covenant soldiers were hot on his heels.
We'll be on it. Track says that way. You okay?
Huh.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Some stones here. Ah, I found him! He's hiding in here. Hey, it's okay.
The soldiers are gone? Thank Almalexia! I thought no one would come before they got tired of taunting me. They kept talking about what they do with their knives.
Jeez, where did the Covenant find these psychopaths? Have you seen your mother or sister?
We got split up. The last I saw Drathyra, she and Mother were just ahead of the invaders. There's a cave at the edge of the pools. Drothi, Mevis and I used to play there. I'll bet that's where they went.
Okay, go back to your family's stead then. I'll look for them.
Yes. Now that those soldiers are gone, I'm going to make a run for it. Wish me luck.
Careful about them beetles.
Best of luck.
About what they're going to do with their knives, like, Jesus Christ.
Oh no, the Covenant is still
the
here.
Daggerfall Covenant. Daggerfall Covenant with a proud lion as the insignia. Meanwhile, hey there.
Well, I mean, given how lions actually can be, nah, that's appropriate.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, they think this is funny, don't they? Fucking assholes. Let's see, it's over here. Oh. Oh, ouch. Oh.
Hold on. Oh, I almost got him into the pool.
Well then, let's...
It's right around this rock. There we go. Oh dear. Hey.
Why? Why did they do this?
The answer to that is banal, I'm sorry to say. Your mother okay?
He stabbed her. Merciful 3, he stabbed her. Why did he do that? We did nothing to threaten them.
Calm down. Who stabbed her?
The captain of the Covenant soldiers. His blade was poisoned. I can already see the edges of Mother's wound blackening. I must be calm. I can't lose my wits like some rattle-brained Altmer.
Okay. What can we do to save her?
He said he had an herbal antidote. He actually waved the bottle in my face. He said I could have it if I, well, entertained him and all his men. I spat in his face.
Wow. Okay, we'll go kill this guy.
So not all of the Covenant are probably this fucked, but this guy and his crew are.
Okay, I'm gonna cut his dick off now.
Went south to our guar barns. Said he wanted to hear the beast scream. We keep grief brandy in the storage shed there. Light some on fire. I bet that'll get his attention.
Oh, this is a regular band of fucking lunatics.
Okay, so this is basically a band of thugs, bullies, and psychos who clearly got involved in the war just so they could hurt people. Which is actually sadly realistic.
It is.
This is actually very believable.
Oh yeah, shit like this happens all the time, sadly. Hi.
Up there, guys.
Well,
I know I do not request a lot, but I would very much like to hit first floor when I see that fucking...
I'm about to get his attention.
What's going on out here?
Alright.
Hey, Dingleberry!
There he is. Fauna, quick, get him.
You
now go.
Fucker, you son of a...
Yeah, enjoy some insects fighting, you fuckface. Oh hey, we have a bone golem here.
Oh, that thing's badass.
Funny enough, that's a player.
Cool.
Holy shit.
Anyway, back to the cave. Pronto.
Yep. Grab the medicine.
Seriously, what a bunch of fucking...
Yeah, but sadly, Ron has said this is actually very believable. It's half the reason some people join the army. Or in some cases, the police.
Oh yeah. I'm here. Harper
You're
Mills.
back. Do you have the antidote?
Yes.
I think so. Oh, please, give me the bottle.
Here's the potion.
Breathe, bless you. Mother, everything's going to be fine now.
Is she improving?
Yes, you got here in time. She's resting now. I'll help Mother make her way to the stead. We'll see you there. And thank you.
You're welcome. Ah, we were being pursued, I see.
Yes, I took care of them.
Good job, Rana. Good job.
Right then. Right then. I see a dark elf over there kneeling at the edge of the pool. And I think there's a quest marker on him.
Where?
Right here.
Yeah.
himself.
Hey!
It was chaos. Pure chaos.
What was?
The Covenant attack. The worst part was the Guar. They smelled our blood and stampeded. Now they're out here in the sulfur pools. Some drowned in the waters. Poor, stupid things.
Can I help with that?
Put a harness on them. Say a few calm words. They're like children or Breton slaves.
For fuck's sake.
I've only got one harness left. The rest got scattered in the attack, but I bet you can find them. When you're done, speak to Janae.
I'll look for him.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Casual racism.
Wow! They're like Breton children. What the fuck? Jesus Christ! Wow, that got fucked really quickly. Oh,
Send the Guar home.
Yeah?
Cobra, look here, cute lizard.
Oh, you're right, it is cute. It looks like a varan. At least that's what they call it in Danish.
See. And I do believe that this is a... Or rather, again, I thought it was individualized, but again, now one registered out of 6 for me.
Well, sending the Guars home is collective. Finding the harnesses is not. Here you are, little bear fellow. It's okay. Oh, so glad we can help them.
I'll hold these back. You just deal with that.
Oh wow, I pulverized one of the sharks like fucking Warlord did with this mace.
Awesome. I'm glad it's serving you well. Well, spread out and find Guar. This also means we can use all of our harnesses collectively.
Yep. Oh, I found a Guar.
Also, Flo's I'm gonna have to talk to your bird once we're done.
That makes sense.
You can see another one. Yep.
Need to send one more home and collect...
No, we're done.
An additional... Oh, yeah. Joining up with you guys in a moment. So that was quite the fucking ruckus.
I'm up by the, Actually, this part of it's still kind of standing, so that's good.
You up here, you said, Cobra?
Yep.
I see you. There's a quest giver up here as well, but we can talk to them in a moment, I guess.
Hey!
A fine job. Most of the herd has come home.
Glad to hear they made it.
The Othris use these animals to haul carts of sulfur to market, but they don't care about them like I do. Whether or not you care about the Guar, you've helped them. And me, I think I owe you this.
I care about them. Guar blood ring. This ring pulsates with animal energy. Neat, thank you.
And yeah, I can't complete the quest because my inventory is full.
Oh, summon the bird!
Bird! Peddler. Do try to remember her name, Cobra.
Well, I do.
Call her the bird, it's Peddler. At least shorten it.
Well, it's not like she doesn't call stuff like soft skin and so on.
I know, but it's fun to take the mic.
Thank you, Peddler.
Anyway, do you need to use that too, Cobra?
No, I'm fine right now.
Anyway, Cobra, should we also talk to Garvis?
Let's just wait until Warlord is also done.
Trathyra tells me your actions saved my wife from a painful death.
Finishing a start, Cobra, or what?
And I honor my debts.
Well, I thought when you said that we were supposed to talk to him, but then Rana pointed out that Warlord was still trading, so now we can talk to him.
Well,
Trathyra tells me your actions saved my wife from a painful death. I'm in your debt, and I honor my debts.
I see your family's safe.
That's thanks to you. As I said, I honor my debts, but until we drive the Covenant from Stonefalls, this is all I can offer. Now, I must speak with Dedrus. He smells like he dishonored himself.
Is that what they call it? Falkwind Shade Wrap. This chest piece was handmade by the finest little workers of Sentinel. Neat.
Oh my god, it's a red guard. It's not only red guard, it's also a red mountain set piece.
Yeah, that sounds like fun for you.
Shade wrap. Yay. Well, awesome. Cobra, other than getting the way shrine, which is literally just a few steps over there, should we check the delve out that's also right nearby?
Yes,
right
and
nearby.
then we can check out the boss, and then we might want to consider calling it a day. But I feel like we got a lot done.
Fair.
Yeah. So the delve.
Yes, we have.
Yep, the delve, and then the boss.
The boss. Though, if we come across that hunt thing while we're there, we can probably kill that as well.
I doubt that. The hunt is much more north, but maybe. Let's see. Sulfur pools. You help the author's family recover.
Also, that there waistline where it says Throgger's Hold, for a moment I thought it said Throfgar, as in High Roth. Anyway.
Okay, this is kind of cool view.
Yeah.
Yep. High tide hollow. Let's get down.
Is that Cobra, is that a statue over there in the distance? Ah, you fell down.
Well, I
See
went
that,
down.
Cobra? By that.
I'm taking a shorter route. I'm not jumping.
Do you see the statue up there, Cobra, by the pillar?
Well, on the... what the heck was that? Just a moment. Let's try that again. A statue on the pillar.
You can't see it from down here. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, there's a quest giver here.
Someone...
Hello.
Oh, well, let's,
Yeah.
You're not who I thought you were. I'd clear out, stranger. Spiders in this cave. Lots and lots of spiders.
You seem on edge. Everything okay?
I live. One of the spiders got a piece of me, and the venom's doing some strange... Wow, my blood tastes really green right now.
A what?
Anyway, we had reports of goblins attacking the locals out here. They normally live in this filthy hole.
So were there any goblins?
Only dead ones. It's strange. The little bastards normally have their bugs on a short leash. Something's happened to them. I probably shouldn't go back in there. Will you look around inside? Find what I couldn't?
Sure, we'll check it out.
Good. Good. I think I'll have a sit down out here. The wind seems very gooey, doesn't it? Very squishy.
You sure you're alright?
Oh, yes, yes. I think so. Is it normal for your guts to move when you're standing still? Or your eyeballs to crawl up inside your head? Right, I'm fine. Fine.
The fuck did the spiders do to you?
Well, whatever, but she's probably gonna be like a pool of liquid when you come back out here again. Okay, so what was it the goblins did that required your attention?
Oh, they managed to take some of their spiders and attack a hold here in Stonefalls. One of the only proud Nord households in the Ashlands. And it comes under attack from beasts. Bah!
Okay. Well, let's go check it out. High Tide Hollow. The abandoned mine on the coast of High Tide Hollow has been used on and off for centuries as a smuggler's den. Now someone seems to have chased the smugglers out. Who are the new residents? You were saying?
Going to be attacked by the high spiders. Get bitten, the UI turns upside down.
Well, this seems homely.
Oh wait, report. Go with the report here.
As a scout for the Ebonheart Pact, my duties take me to all kinds of exciting and interesting places. The cave known as High Tide Hollow is definitely not one of them. The last time I had checked out the place, a tribe of goblins known as the Shadow Silks had moved into the place. Not all that unusual, truth be known, but what made me decide to come back for another look was the leader of this goblin tribe. Somehow, some way, an orc spellcaster of some sort had insinuated himself into the tribe's top spot, and I had to determine whether or not this was all some sort of plot by the Daggerfall Covenant to disrupt the region. Luckily, since my last visit, something else has apparently moved into the lava caves, giant spiders. It appears from my quick appraisal of the situation that the spiders have overrun the goblins and decimated the tribe. I don't think we'll have to worry about the orc, spellcaster and his goblin followers now. Wait a moment, I think I heard some... Why were you writing that down? Unless she was dictating to someone.
Well, I mean, guess if it's a report...
Yeah.
Maybe she was just in the mindset of write it all down.
That is funny.
I mean... It's not the weirdest, like, even in real life.
Cozy place, ain't it?
Spider.
Where? Yeah, whatever it is, there's something above us.
Note from Jekrin.
Oh, we'll be right there. Let's see. Note from Jekrin. The cave, my friend, lies north of Krakenmoor. As I said many times, the fungus there grows to amazing size. I know you don't believe me. I know you have called me a lying shellback. But I tell you, it is true. May the hiss dry my scales if I speak false. Jekrin.
Jegrin.
Well, the path goes this way.
I mean... Oh, that's epic.
I'm coming, Cobra. I was just lockpicking a chest.
Oh, sorry. You there? Yeah. You're there.
Yeah, I also leveled up, so just be right there.
Well, sure, we'll just eat this food while we wait. Shallot. A shallot. Buddy, I'm wearing your kin as a skeleton, you don't scare me.
Anyway, be right there. Okay, done leveling. Mostly done leveling.
I freaking love that javelin.
Well, this feels safe.
Oh boy.
Well, sky shot over there. Oops! Whoa!
You know, I think you were supposed to go around this way, Cobra, but that works too.
Grant us power, please.
Yay!
Gain a skill point.
Ooh, hang on a second, let me just invest that. If I can just find the right menu. There. I just upgraded Constitution, so now I recover more stamina and magic when I take a hit while wearing armor.
Neat.
Awesome.
Anyway, let us move on. More dead people and spiders and stuff.
Another bridge.
This one seems closer to
yeah, a little too close for comfort.
Oh wow, look up.
Oh, we're actually outside.
Huh.
You're right. We must be like on top of the mountains or something like that.
Could well be.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I do like that the dungeons can also like stretch outside like that.
Huh.
Huh?
A blue shulk ring.
Interesting.
I don't have the space. I need to sell some stuff. Because that was a master chest that just unlocked.
Ooh.
So I need to just make some room. Okay, we go. Now we can carry on.
Holy shit. Look over here.
Udegu. And a some Shadowsick Ravagers.
Last remains of the tribe here, I imagine.
Probably.
Yeah, look at the view down here.
Yeah, neat.
Ah, yeah, the quick way back to the first floor.
We can search the hollow after we kill this guy, I guess.
Sure. Rubber yourself. There we go. Dealt with.
Ah, goddamn fucking inventory. He dropped a Shulk's girdle. I'll pick that up too.
There's a document up here called Non-Standard Techniques. I'll just start reading it. Non-Standard Techniques. General Sarian, I know you're going to face real challenges in Stonefalls. The Dark Elves are proud people and they won't give up without a fight. That's why I send along copies of this treatise I wrote on non-standard magical military techniques. Hope you find it useful. Gabriel Benel. Covenant mages are trained in numerous magical and meta-magical techniques ideally suited for the battlefield. But not every battlefield features opposing troops that raid in lines. Keep walls to knock down or cavalry to deflect. Some battlefields requires a little creativity. Every Covenant cohort is accompanied by an elite mage or two. When the circumstances call for it, why not let them make use of a few non-standard techniques? Here's one recipe sure to throw a defending force for a loop. Seek out any local beast race or unwelcome non-sentients in the area. Have your mages infiltrate the lair of these lower life forms. Casual racism. Overrun the lair through any means necessary and drive out the unwelcome beasts. Maintain control of these lairs throughout the invasion, ensuring that the beast races do not return. If the past is any judge, the beast races will move from their lairs towards local villages and towns, creating their own localized invasion upon enemy encampments. My next mission will discuss uses for local alchemy goods and creating unique and explosive concoctions. So they're attempting to drive the goblins and spiders out to cause problems.
By the sound of things.
Well, that's another Covenant plan sabotage by us.
Approach, Featherless. You will not
Whoops. No, I was looking at the goblin, whatever.
Oh, blue book.
Oh, that's coffee in this crate. Oh well.
The illusion of death. Then, fragment. Then, because he had toyed with the ape maiden Dulce, did Maruk spend his century of penance upon the stone meadows, and his sight was seared, and his tongue was swollen, and his pelt was mottled, and his left thumb pointed ever at the stars of a tower. And ever did the shade of Al-Esh speak to him, serrated words that wrapped his concept organ, and brought him to wisdom through affliction. And he recorded her words in his simian gore with glyphs on the beseeching scarf, and the fire in his blood did etch the lithic face with the 77 inflexible doctrines. And though the labour depleted, yea, even consumed his very substance, he stinted not, for he knew that death is an illusion. For did not Al-Esh persist, speaking knives, though dead? And had not Pelin Al been witness to her death, although dead himself at the death of Umail? Then did Maruk know a right reaching, that one devoted to proper life and ilnofic annulment shall persist beyond the illusion of death. For indeed the drive to expunge corruption can conquer even the arcane cycle. Okay, what the fuck did any of that mean?
Hvad i hele hule helkula skal det betyde? Så,
what the hell does that mean?
I don't know, you're like the lore master here or something, like, you tell me.
I mean, I do not know any of these names and these utterances and what have you again.
Well, it seems like we have to take the, well, there's a quick way down here. Whee! Whee!
I jumped on the mushrooms to soften the fall.
I only took a little bit of damage.
Wow.
So, exit should be right around the corner.
For goodness sake. Probably have to ask you to call upon your... Okay, we already have the peddler amongst us, so...
My god, why are these spiders carrying so much armor and weapons? And fucking everything else?
Well, because it's kept in their webs, I presume.
True, but it's still funny.
Very. Okay, let's see if she's still alive.
I hope so.
Just upside down.
Inverted collars. Maybe she's a spider now.
That'd be kind of adorable.
Hey! Let's just wait for Flowers to come out here.
Yep, and I just need to summon Peddler, because she's inevitably probably going to give an item or something. And I need to sell shit.
I'll just start talking with her meantime.
Yep, okay, sold stuff, so do that.
You're back. Sorry about earlier. I'm feeling better already. What news from the spider hole?
It was a Covenant plot. Here's the evidence.
Those crafty bastards. Use the beastmen's own bugs to drive them out of the caves. Then the beasties raise havoc with the civilians. Crafted milk-drinking sots they are. Good work. I'll be sure the General sees this.
You know, I've noticed Nords tend to use milk drinking as an insult a lot.
Yep. Anyway, the boss, the matron's clutch, is over there, so let's go investigate. Now, these Drogue don't seem that pleasantly inclined towards us, so let's not push it.
Brup.
Well, here we are. I guess we know what we're gonna fight.
I'll just take a moment to actually get rid of some of this stuff.
Oh, you can actually go into the ship. Some skeletons in here. Neat. Oh wow, that is so weird, standing on a ship like this. I'd be hard pressed to keep my balance like this in real life. It's cool though.
Been some time since I've been on a ship, but again, if it leaned like this, oh, the Lord, I would probably feel like throwing up.
Oh, water. Other part of the ship, not so accessible.
Let's see.
Oh, it's accessible this way, go figure. Woo! Slippery!
Can't really recognize. I think some of the armor on these might be some from our own faction, but I'm not 100% certain.
Oh! There's a painting over here. Halfway buried in silt. It's pretty.
That looks familiar. I can't put my finger on it, but that looks very familiar.
It might be a reference to something.
Maybe it's somewhere in... I'm not certain if Valenwood or what have you. Or at least near the border of Valenwood, but... Nah.
I mean, you'd know more than I. I don't know what those places are. I know what Skyrim is.
Valenwood is the homeland of the Wood Elves.
Whoa!
Or Frost might be though.
Stop! Drauga. Or Dray, should I?
It's game time! Oh, there's a lot of them!
Yeah. Just keep
well, good thing we've got AoE out the arse.
She's here! Blue Claw Matron.
A bit of healing. Yeah, dance around me, dance around me.
I think some other people showed up to give us a hand.
Much appreciated if that's the case.
I mean, this one is... She is fucking hardy.
She takes a lot of hits, I dare say.
We've got 2 people beating on this bitch right now.
Hurry up! It's going down to the wrath from the skies.
We got her.
Yay!
Damn. Holy shit.
Drogue Destroyer.
Oh, that's a little bit.
I got
Let's get away from here.
Shulk's Mall.
Ooh, wait, there is...
Yes, go.
We should get away from here, but there is a sky shard nearby. We should get that before we stop.
Oh yeah, we should definitely get that. Ron, I got 2-handed maul. Also on that note, Ron, you need to tell me what you want your secondary weapon to be, because I can make you one as well. Do you want it to be a 2-handed weapon like an axe or a mace, for example?
Oh.
I think an axe would suit me well.
2-handed axe? Sure.
Can we maybe use these rocks to get up quickly? Nah. We need to find a more lenient way of getting up. Yeah, maybe. The rocks are a little bit flatter.
I mean, I was able to jump up those rocks, but I'm faster than you.
Yeah, that should work. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoopty, 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 whoopty.
I had a way more crazy jumping puzzle event than you did. but yeah.
This is a Skyrim horse.
Well, that was fun.
Radio. You okay back there, Wallet?
Just trying to jump here, and my character can't jump very high.
A lady on a cliff.
Oh, hey, Cobra, that's that statue I told you about earlier.
Ooh.
See?
Yeah. Ooh, it's pretty.
Also, our blue book is up here too.
Ooh. Let me just absorb the sky shot and I'll take a look at it.
And then I want to examine that statue.
A blue book.
Yeah, that's a statue. That's a statue, alright.
Mottos of the Dunmeri Great Houses. To my son, whose inability to remember even these simple facts embarrasses our family at every opportunity.
Jesus Christ, man.
Dark Elves.
This is to inform you of the words the great houses of Vardenfell live and breathe by, and the saints they hold as their patrons, representative of their goals and motives. If you ever again confuse the Hlalu and dress merchant nobles with whom we trade, I will disown you 3 and 10 times and once again to make the deed final and eternal.
Jesus Christ.
House Redoran. A Redoran is a warrior whose duty is first to the tribunal, second to House Redoran, and third to family and clan. Saint Nereva, the captain, is the patron saint of House Redoran. House Induril. Justice knows no sleep. Induril shall order, the temple shall judge. These are some long-ass mottos. Saint Olms, the just, is the patron saint of House Induril. House Lalu. To trade fairly and freely is to honor the free. Saint Velop the pilgrim is the patron saint of House Lalu. House Dress. To spread culture and truth to the benighted. This is our commitment and burden. Wasn't that the house from Eberhard?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I believe so.
I think so.
Saint Lothis the Pious is the patron saint of House Dress. House Telvanni. The forceful expression of will gives true honor to the ancestors. Saint Boris the Immolent is the patron saint of House Telvanni. You will likely not note the lack of an ascribed motto to the 6th house, the Shadow House, House Dagoth. This is because the house is extinct, destroyed at the Battle of Red Mountain, after which the remaining houses built the temple to the tribunal. If you ever mention this house in polite company, I will disown you. You will note that twice now I have threatened to disown you. This is because my hands are not so black as Mathalos or Lord Vivek's. My heart is too weak to simply remove you from my family. Keep this text on you at all times and let it shame you for every reference you make to it in your dealings with our nobility. Spare our lineage the greater shame of your own foolishness. May I never have cause to call you swit in public again. And then it was left here.
You know what's even more fucking funny? Is that was the nice option, because the alternative was, I will kill you.
Yep. It's a nice statue.
Oh, yeah.
I will say, I think I recognize the helmet and some parts of the armor. I think I've seen some guards dressed like that, but yeah.
Potentially. Anyway, so next time we'll head north along the coast to hunt our prey. Then we'll go south to get Gurlisk. Maybe go talk to Shuldrazi, maybe not. Either way, at that point, we shall turn around and head back towards Ebenhard to finish our work there. Yeah?
Aye, aye.
Yeah.
Also, dear freaking lord, this is maybe one region of the freaking
Okay,
map.
Flawless, what the fuck did you just do? Because I was just looking at the map and now suddenly I just hear moaning and squelching from next to me.
Well, I did this. So, listen carefully.
What is that?
It's cheese from Alakir that screams at you. You know, Alakir Desert, where the Red Guards are. It's Alakir screaming cheese.
Go frigging figure. Anyway.
I see.
Yeah. Anyway, we shall call it a day for now. So, this has been... Yes. This has been Eric Cobra.
Roll of 1.
And Ron and Arja.
And for last night 13.
And this has been Let's Play The Elder Scrolls Online Blind. See you all around.
See ya.
See you around, folks.
Bye.